Welcome to Towards 2015, the program to broaden your business perspective in a large market that consists of over 600 million consumers, that is the ASEAN market. The Department of Trade Negotiations and the Ministry of Commerce hold the responsibility in business management preparations stepping towards ASEAN Economic Community. In what ways the Department of Trade Negotiations has for the Thai economy to compete in the ASEAN Free Trade Area? Let's hear it out.
Welcome to Toward 2015. As we are moving forward to ASEAN Economic Community in 2015, today I am at the Ministry of Commerce to get to talk to one of the most important figures in one of the departments of the ministry, that is the Department of Trade Negotiation. And next to me here is Director General Sirat Ratsatthapana. สวัสดีครับ So, Kun Sirat, we are going to talk about ASEAN as a big topic of today and moving forward to the community that we are creating within the next 3 to 4 years. So first of all, let me gain some insights into your Department of Trade Negotiations. What have you prepared to receive that integration of the region?
The ASEAN Economic Community is very important issue for Thailand, for the Commerce Ministry. This is our top priority because of the impact of the deeper integration of ASEAN will transform the economies of the ASEAN member states.
Definitely.
Thailand is one among 10 countries. We are preparing in the process toward becoming the AEC in 2015. This department, of course, is the coordinator. We are the lead negotiator in the ASEAN Forum. This is very important topic for Thailand right now because the deeper integration will benefit the whole ASEAN region. The purpose mainly are to increase competitiveness of ASEAN members and also to reduce the development gap between the member states. But besides that, we will benefit from the single market and the single production base. So this is a very important issue that involve a lot of stakeholders.
Okay. So how are you preparing for this as informing the people, the organizations and business people related to your department about the work that you're doing?
In fact, everyone in Thailand are the stakeholders that will be affected positively or adversely by the AEC.
Okay.
So our department, we have to improve in terms of the internal management. We have to increase efficiency to be able to handle this important task. So right now we are preparing for more activities to inform the public and particularly the entrepreneurs, the SMEs. They have to be well informed in order to take advantage of the opportunities that are going to open more for them in ASEAN.
So in your perspective, the word ASEAN and the ASEAN community itself, would you compare that to one of the existing ones, such as EU's or WTO, APEC? You know, how similar are we or how different are we?
ASEAN is a regional grouping. We are part of Asia. And the ASEAN Economic Community is a very important milestone for ASEAN. In fact, I should say ASEAN aims to become the ASEAN community in 2015. We are a strong regional grouping in Asia. After 44 years of ASEAN assistant, the objective of becoming an ASEAN community is a very important milestone that reflects the progress, the development, positive development in ASEAN. So this is the affirmation of the benefits, the mutual benefits for the whole region of ASEAN. As comparing to the other regional grouping, for example, the European Union, in fact, we are not at the same level in terms of integration. As compared to the EU, the AEC is equivalent to more or less the economic community in the past.
Right.
So it was about 35 years before the EU could become the Union as we have seen today. So the level of economic integration in ASEAN is only that we have no tariffs between 10 countries. We are not yet the customs union like the EU. So, but on the other hand, we are more than the grouping that they buy themselves with the economic agreement that we can say the free trade agreement. We are beyond that. This is the free trade agreement plus. The plus are the foundation that the ASEAN members have been building for 44 years in terms of the connectivity in ASEAN and also the links to the other countries in Asia, particularly with China, with India, Japan, etc. And also not only the soft and hard infrastructure, we also work together to harmonize the standards of products as well as in terms of professional services. There are also the agreement on mutual recognition that could facilitate the movement of the professionals.
They travel easier.
So this is these are some examples, but there are the other elements that I can say that we have built up a strong basis for more integration, deeper integration of the ASEAN economies.
Okay, experts have been saying, not just experts, a lot of people have been expressing their worries that some of the lagging behind members of ASEAN, namely Vietnam, Burma, and Laos, well, especially Vietnam, that their inflation has gone up to above 20%. With this in mind, economically, how would these members, affect the community itself and also affect Thailand, in your perspective?
I would say that, of course, that is the reality, that among 10 member countries, there is the gap, and also diversities that we also think, we should think also positively that we can work together, we can complement each other, and making progress together. So this is one of the main objectives of the ASEAN Economic Community. That is to have the equitable economic development in the ASEAN region. So this is very important that we are partners. We work together, and with the division of labor, with the cooperation, ASEAN will be stronger than being just one by one. The strength of ASEAN is because of the integration.
As a real integration, not just by the name.
Yes, so we are building up the economic community by that time we will have a single market and also a single production base that would attract more foreign direct investment into ASEAN and also would develop more production, more employment in ASEAN with the freer flow of trade and investment,
So
as well as capital and skilled labor.